So once again, good morning to all. So today in this session, we are going to learn some more ADB commands, which can be used in which can be used while testing the application. So in yesterday's session, we were working on different types of ADB commands like ADB installation, uninstallation. So we were using this one: ADB installation, uninstallation, ADB push, ADB pull, kill server, start server. So then ADB logcat, how to take the logcat and how to save it in a text file. Then ADB screen capture, how to take a screenshot, how to record a screen, okay, and how to list the packages. So we yesterday we learned on all these things. Today we are going to learn on some more related to these things only, some more related to these things only. Okay, some more related to these things only. Okay, so some more related to these things means some extra switches going to we are going to learn it today. So yesterday we saw about ADB install, and we used to provide the package name, right? We used to provide the package. We used to provide the path of the APK. Path of the APK. Right. So today we'll discuss on that one. So I'm just enabling my Are you able to see my screen, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, okay. So now I have connected with two devices. I have connected with two devices. One is OnePlus and one is LETV. I have connected with two devices now. Okay. Now, if I type ADB devices, see, one I have connected through Wi-Fi. Okay, that is one I have connected to Wi-Fi. One I have connected to USB. So I'm getting the Wi-Fi address here. Otherwise, I used to get the device serial number. Instead of Wi-Fi, I used to get the device serial number. As I'm having a less port in my system, I've connected through the Wi-Fi. Okay. Now, second thing. Okay, so two devices has been attached. See, you can see devices. If it is an emulator, it will show an emulator. So I'm just enabling my emulator also today. So I'll keep enabling that also, so that by the time of execution it will start. Now, using the ADB devices, let us see what all the model numbers we have using. Okay, so for viewing the device model number, so if I type ADB devices -L, means L refers to list. See, this is the serial number for LE2 and the LEX526 device. This is the serial number or IP address for this device. So this command displays the list of models connected to the device, connected to the ADB server. Hyphen space hyphen L. So hyphen L refers to, so this command list all devices model connected to the ADB server or system. Okay. So the command is ADB devices hyphen L. Not one, it is L. Okay, it is L. Okay, so this will list out the device serial number, as well as it will list out the device model as well as it will list out the device model as well. Next. Next command. So now I have connected with how many devices? How many devices I have connected? I have connected with three devices now. Why three devices? Because I started my emulator also. See here, for the one I have connected through USB, one I have connected through Wi-Fi, one I have connected with the emulator. So I'm having how many devices? Three devices, totally of three devices. If you have connected with emulator, see, emulator, it will show the port number. It will show the port number. It will show the port number. So if I connect another emulator, it will show another port number, that is 5556. It will show. So like this. So one is been allocated for the device, one will be allocated for the emulator. It will work like that. Now how many devices I have connected totally now? Totally I have connected with three devices, which includes emulator also. Now if I want to install, okay, see Chingari is here, yes, correct. So if I want to install, if I want to install an APK, okay, if I want to install an APK now, see in LATV it's already installed. In LATV it has been already installed. Okay, the same APK I am trying to install it in another two devices. So you will get an failure here. You will be having a failure. Why? Because ADB works only at one device at a time. Okay, it will work only at one device at a time. Okay, ADB works only at one device at the time. So more than one device or emulator has been there, so we should tell the ADB to where to install it. Okay, we should tell the ADB to where to install it. Okay, now I will tell the ADB to install it in the emulator. Okay, I will tell the ADB to install it in the wait one second, let me uninstall Chingari here. Okay, so I'm not having the Chingari application here, I have uninstalled it. So let me install. So now I need to tell the ADB to install it to particular device model, So using the device ID, you need to install it. Okay, now look here, look at this. I don't have Chingari here, I'm just showing you there is no Chingari. So there is a command called serial number. Okay, see, hyphen s. Okay, then you need to provide the serial number. ADB install, ADB install the APK to this serial number. So if I execute it now, ADB will get to know, okay, I need to install it in particular serial number 27D. Sorry, serial number install. Okay, see here, now it is getting installed. Now it is getting installed means ADB enable this serial number, enable this device, then install the APK file. ADB enable the serial number and install the APK file. Okay, so this will be the command. So ADB can perform only one action on one device. It cannot perform on more than one device. So what we do, we use a serial number of the device to communicate to install it to particular device. So the command is ADB, then you are performing the command is ADB -s refers to serial space, then you have to provide the device serial number, then install, then the path of the APK, path of the APK, path of the APK. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay, so the Chingar has been installed in the device which I sent it. Okay, now suppose I have connected the device as well as the emulator. Oh, your emulator stopped working. Wait one second. Let me know. Suppose I have connected device or emulator together, and if I want to communicate with device means, assume that I have connected one device, and one emulator. Okay, so let me remove one device here. So you so my emulator is not getting on. Okay, so I'll just teach you in theoretical. So if you have connected with, okay, assume that you have connected with one device and one emulator. Assume that you have connected with one device and one emulator. Now if you want to perform any action, now assume that, oh, I told you, right? So ADB, let me kill the server and restart it. Okay, I'm having one device only. Okay, now if I want to work on, if suppose we have connected with one emulator and one device, at that time you can just perform an action called ADB -E for emulator and -D for simulator. No need of mentioning the serial number here. Okay, so ADB -D. Okay, so just enable, let it open. Okay, it's opening. Yeah, okay, now see here -E, and if I provide the path of the APK, okay, so as the device is offline, see, it's getting crashed here. The emulator is getting crashed frequently for me. As the device is offline, it's getting failed. Otherwise, only for the emulator it will be installed. But same thing, if I connect it for devices, ADB -D install, then the path of the APK, if I provide it, so it will perform it. Okay, it will get failed because I have already installed it. Okay, now the command is, suppose I have connected both one emulator and one device to perform any action. User can use a command ADB -D and ADB -E. installed a Chingari already. Now I will get a new build. Okay, now I'm getting a new build from the developer. I don't want to uninstall it. I don't want to uninstall it. I don't want to uninstall it, but I just want to update it. I just want to update it. Okay, so this is the command ADB install and replace this existing APK. Okay, so install-r, install-r to, this is the command to, that's the command to replace the APK file or update the APK file. So this command replaces the existing command. To replace the new APK with the existing application. See here, it has showed a success message. Okay, so to replace a new APK with existing application, the command is the command is ADB install -r and the path of the APK file. In the path of the APK file. Okay, any doubts on this?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, please explain that ADB install hyphen R. 1 second, sir.
Which one?
So that last one, ADB install hyphen R.
Yeah. So to replace, see now the existing application. See, I'm already having an existing application. Okay, I'm already having this application already. So I'm trying to reinstall it. So developer sends me a new update. Okay, the package and the package name will not change for anything. Okay, once it is created, it's created. Okay, so this whatever is there, right? Okay, if I want to reinstall it or replace the new APK, I'll use the switch called ADB install -r and the path of the APK. Okay, to replace the new a new application with existing application, we use a command called adb install -r path of the apk. Suppose if I am not using this -r switch means, if I am not using this -r switch means, it will throw an error saying that the APK which you are trying is already exists. If you are not using -r, okay, it will show that it is already exists. That's why to reinstall or to update any APK, you need to use a switch called adb install -r. Did I answer your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks much. Now, next command. So we learned till now, we learned on the commands like adb list if devices, then start server, this one, then adb install -s serial number, then the path of the apk, then adb install -d path of the apk, adb install -e path of the apk. Now suppose if I want to uninstall the application, if I want to uninstall the application and keep the data and cache in my phone only, okay, I need to uninstall the application, and but I need to keep the data and cache of that application in the device. Means, now if we use a command adb uninstall, to uninstall the application we use a command adb uninstall, then the package name, correct, package name. But here it will wash out everything, okay, if we execute this it will wash out that everything in the, it will wash out all the things of the application including application directory and cache. But I need to uninstall the application, but I need to keep the data and cache memory, okay, data and cache means very easy command adb uninstall -k means adb uninstall but keep the data, keep the data, k refers to keep, okay. So adb uninstall -k and the package name, this will uninstalls the application but keeps the data and cache in the device itself. It will keep the data and cache in the device itself. Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so next command, So let us come to screen recording. Okay, now if I want to record it for only for 30 seconds. Okay, if I want to record it the application for only for 30 seconds. Okay, if I want to record the sorry, if I want to screen record the application for just for 30 seconds, or see what is the minimum recording from ADB, it is 3 minutes, that is 180 seconds, suppose if I want to record only for 30 seconds, okay, I can give the time limit, to the ADB command, and I can stop the recording automatically. So let us see that one. So the command is ADB shell screen record slash SD card slash AB's time dot mp4 space time limit.
No, you're not audible.
Once I am not telling anything. Okay, yeah, now okay, so ADB shell screen record. So let me execute this command. Okay, sorry. Okay, so the time limit 0 seconds. Yo. See here, it is showing that the time limit is acceptable only to 1 to 180. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. 1 second. One second. Yeah. Okay. So now I okay. So I find a semicolon. Okay. Now, so I have executed. See here, I'm doing some functionality here on the screen. Automatically after 30 seconds automatically it will stop recording. Yes, see here, I didn't do anything. Automatically after 30 seconds it stopped recording. So pull out this ADB pull slash SD card slash time dot mp4. So it will be pulled out, okay, and the where I pulled, sorry, I pulled it here only. Okay, see, it has captured it. So it is only for 30 seconds. Okay, so write down the command adb shell screen record path where slash sd card time dot any file name dot mp4 hyphen time hyphen limit space 30. So this thing you can give it from 1 second to 180 seconds. So if I provide the same command for 181 seconds, it will show an error. It will show an error.
Sir,
Yeah. Yes.
so we're not able to increase, right?
Sorry.
I told like we are not able to increase the time limit. It's by default 3 minutes.
Yeah. By default, it is 1 to 180. That's it. You cannot increase it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So, so that's it. Okay. These are some of the commands. Okay, which you use. Now, one more command. Okay. Suppose sometimes a developer will ask you, give me the system logs, device logs. Give me the device logs. I don't want the application logs. I don't want the application logs. Application means you will use a command called adb logcat and you will provide the application name and you will provide the application package name, right? But sometimes developer will ask you, give me the device logs, give me the device logs or the system logs or the system logs. So at that time the command is adb, the command is adb shell dump system logs to system dumps is that's it. Okay, you can give the file name dot txt file. Okay, you can give the path name and the file name where it need to be saved. Okay, so let me execute it. This adb shell dumps is. So here no pressing of Control C. Once the dump is finished, it will automatically come out. Okay, see here, it has came down. So I didn't do anything. So if I open this, all the device related dumps. Okay, all the device related dumps like battery. Okay, battery stats, Bluetooth manager, all the logs related to the device hardware features. Okay, this will be dumped into this report. Okay, even the app log will also be dumped, but not in detail. Okay, but some hardware features, whatever it is using camera and everything, right, that functionality logs will be updated in this dumps. So the command is adb shell dumps. This is to for the system logs. This is for the device logs or system logs. Now, as so many are working on the RPM things, I will teach you one more command, that is key event. Okay, so you can use this key event to perform any action on the device. Okay, there are so many key codes. Okay, from the number 1 to 1 to around 300 key codes are there. Okay, you can use any of the number. So some, okay, one or two I will show you just. Okay, so I'm keeping my phone here on the screen. Okay, now if I want to perform, okay, volume up and down, okay, if I want to perform volume up and down without touching the mobile, so I will send a key event to that one. Okay, I'll send a key event. So to increase the volume we use 24, to decrease the volume we use 25. See here, volume down, volume still down. If I use 24, volume up, volume up, volume up. Are you able to see? I'm increasing it. If I want to screen off, okay, so I need to screen off it, right? So I'll give as 26. See, screened off. Okay, it went to off mode. Again, if I want to enable, okay, same 26. Okay, if I execute it, it will come. Okay, so and if I want to uh, open the menu, okay, home button, okay, see, I'm open any one application. Yeah, I've opened one application. Now I need to come back to home screen. Okay, just I'll give a number as 3. See, it minimized. Okay, there are so many key events, you will get it in Google, you can search it out. Okay, using that you can execute some part of the actions on your mobile device, Okay, so that's it about the ADB. So any questions in this, let me know.